Righty ho ho. Orc fleet, orc fleet. Oh, well, I kind of ended in a bad scenario, didn't I? I've got multiple orc fleets on my ass. Let's bail, and then we will regroup. So welcome back to the Red Scorpions. I had a bit of a break just for funsies, and I kind of figured, well, we may as well sort of just carry on, really. We'll keep doing what we're doing. Might launch some raids, kill some more orcs. We can have some fun. So yes, I took a break last time to mess around with sort of building forges and stuff, but I'm kind of feeling like I'll just carry on and do another little bit in this. And I might actually sit and re-look at some of my weapons and equipment, actually. How much GNC we got? We got 14 GNC, but GNC is only relevant for when we promote to a scout. Two pods for the incubation, recruitment, 37 turns before our next. Yep, that makes sense. How's our forge looking? 88 forge production. That's because we had a bunch of vehicles destroyed from memory. So, what can we build? What can we build with 88? Because I just like to keep building stuff. Gives the forger something to do. Did I build a vehicle bay? I did build a vehicle bay. Okay. So I need to upgrade the forge more. Manufacturing. So we need 3,000 forge points for advanced manufacturing. Right. I can promote some more marines to regulars though, but how are we running with power armor? We've got 5 suits of Mark 7. We would need to buy some more. Can we manufacture? We can manufacture scout armor, but we cannot manufacture ceramite casting chambers. Ceramite casting chambers, 3,000. Right. Now it's going to be a long way before we can afford that. Equipment maintenance minus 53, tech marines 262, combat repairs, yeah, it's the combat repairs that's going into that. So, I've got 1,600. I built another ship, did I not? Yes, I did. It was going to... Was I sending it to the Southern Attack Group? Because didn't I, like a retarded creature of the night, get a bunch of my bloody frigates destroyed? Let's go back to fleets for a second. Yes. So where are you? You're at Veritas. So I was sending my frigate down there. So it's going to have to pass by a lot of enemy worlds before it can get to there, but that's fine. Okay. So these guys, I've done my double raid. You're on warp travel, you're on warp travel. Veritas. Corruption little. Well, we're going to be getting some flamethrowers and walking into some housing estates for that. There's the problem with this massive orc stronghold system. Zoom in. want to go up into here. Right. Ah, yep, I can direct boarding if the enemy goes into my sphere. We will hold fire until... Oh no. Okay. I kind of want all of your asses to target the enemy battleship. Boarding. You're just outside boarding range. Boarding. Would you mind please moving a little bit closer so I can get the enemy in boarding range? Probably doesn't matter too much. The torpedo salvo will probably destroy them. Still, I'll take that. Oh, I've still got the boarding icon on my screen. Oopsie. We'll call that a visual bug. Right. And to be fair, it wouldn't be Chapter Master if there wasn't just a little bit of visual buggery. Didn't quite mean it in that context. Hello. Bombard. Shite. Let's try another fleet. Maybe I can work on this somewhere. Oh no. Okay, so it's letting me attack. The icon's working fine there. Wonder why it wasn't letting me bombard. Because I was clicking on it and it won't work. Curiosity. Good. Right, now we re-click on you. We can wipe out some more orcs because we don't like them. Perfect. It's a weird question. Because I'm wondering if I should start promoting some of the Ninth Company guys into other companies. And that way I can make some room for... So I can promote you to 8th Company. But I will do that in a bulk order of like 5 Marines. And then that would allow me to promote 5 more because we've got 94 Devastators. So legally we can... Well, technically there's the command staff as well. So technically we've got our maximum amount of... We've got a good amount of assaults and tacticals here. Might need to sit down and do some aggressive micromanagement. But I also need more bloody money for more power armor and bolt guns so I can re-equip so I can actually standardize and equip all these guys. Right, now. Bomb. Here we go. Everybody, bomb the crap out of them. That's good. Now we end turn. And now we launch a raid. A raid and then an attack. We'll try and drive them down a little bit. Ooh, lost some land speeders. Ooh, Sergeant and 4 Assault Marines. Apothecaries saved their asses though. I'll give the apothecaries full credit. Oh, speaking of which, I need to check the Forge Marines, make sure none of them are tech heretics for hanging around in the forges too long. Good. Okay. Now we don't need to do the aggressive scroll. We can just go. Boop. Right. I'm going to keep trying to just prune the orcs. Just prune orcs. Right. And I want to make sure I've used all of my action points this turn. And then we can... Really? I don't know, it's 4. I'm going to hold off on that. It is a bit of an action point, but I don't really like Veritas. I really need to get you out of this bloody corner. Right, you've got the corruption gone. Right. Fleet. You can go up there. Okay. Micromanagement. We've got 49 bolt guns. We are very happy with that. What is Mark 6 Corvus? Armor 15 plus 15% range modifier. So that's the same as the old version. Minus 5 plus 10 maintenance 0.5. So you get higher quality armor. Now that's more interesting to me because, just as an aside, Mark 7 was built to be the most modular of all of the armor systems. And it was supposed to be the most cheapest. Now, remember, Start of the Crusade was Mark II plate. That was the first void-sealed armor plate. Then Mark III was designed for boarding operations. It was much heavier, so you couldn't use it with jump packs, but it was designed for boarding operations, void operations, and favored by assault legion. So, like the Death Guard and the Iron Warriors and shit. Mark IV was supposed to be the penultimate armor. It was supposed to be the best of armor protection, suit systems, and versatility. So Mark II is probably the best. Let's just be honest, right? Mark V was the code word for any jury-rigged fucking suit you had that you could just cobble together and issue out. So the standard pattern of Mark V was using leftover Rhino reinforcement studs, because a lot of legions, especially the Raven Guard, who pioneered the use of that in terms of armor rebuilding, they had a lot of vehicle parts left over, but not a lot of suits. So they compensated by using vehicle parts to adjust the suits, which is how Mark V got that iconic bonding, not blob, that was the word that came to my mind, rivet, that iconic bonding rivets pattern. Mark VI. Now Mark VI was an improvement over Mark IV, but it sacrificed a little bit of armor in terms of having much higher advanced suit systems. In particular, it had better cabling, it had better sensors, so the beak of Mark VI, that iconic Corvus beak, we'll find a lad who has one, that iconic beak contains extra suit sensors. So that's the idea of the Mark VI. It was also less noisy than Mark IV, which made it better suited for stealth operations. Now originally it was given to the Iron Warriors to test, but the Iron Warriors hated it because it sacrificed armor, and they love Mark III. They love just you walking into fucking enemy gunfire, because Iron Warriors are fucking retards. Whereas when it was given to the Raven Guard, they were like, this is amazing, because the advanced suit systems and the quietness of the suit made it much better for their operations. Now, Mark VII was on... The SDCs was being manufactured on Mars just at the start of the heresy, and the Imperial Fists went to great efforts to quickly extract the SDCs. And the idea behind Mark 7 was it was supposed to be completely modular, which it is. You can use Mark 7 chestplate is compatible with a Mark 6 helmet, which is compatible with a Mark 4 legs. So it is the ultimate in terms of modular power armor systems for Astartes. Now, it wasn't as good, didn't have as good suit systems as Mark 6, and it wasn't as strong as Mark 4, but the idea behind it was that it was versatile, which is the point of what I'm saying here is Mark 6 should probably have 16 armor, just one under Mark 7, whereas Mark 5, I reckon 15 is fine, because Mark 5 is actually just the code word for any fucking scrap power armor rebuild. Mark 4 having 22 armor plus the things, that's perfect, that's fine, that's great. Mark 3 having heavier armor, but having reduced range capability, perfect, that suits as well. Right, we're gonna have to bite the bullet and fucking spend money. I don't like spending money. 25 suits of power armor. Heavy weapons packs. I'm only gonna buy 2. Because I'm gonna repurpose some of the other ones. Right. Oh, jump packs. 7th company. Anyone in 8th company? So I can promote a bunch of people. Well, actually, first off, let's say promote. Yeah, you got a bolter and a combat knife. We'll promote 5 Marines out of this company. Geez, a bunch of the guys are armed with bolters and combat knives, but they're getting the promotions. That's not bad. Right. I know I've got... go 7. Promote them to 8th Company Assault. I've got... Yes. Promote. Now we take 6. What I'm eventually going to need to do is get the entire chapter back together and then sit down and fucking go, okay, you lot need to go with you lot and you lot need to go with you lot, because everyone else should be on the Audacious Axe except for you guys, which are on his name. I am 99% sure that they are different. Yeah, Son's Audacious Axe and his name. Oh no! Hang on, I can just swap these guys over at the next bloody Void Drop. Because Audacious Axe and you guys are on his name. Okay, so you guys can swap over next time round. That's great. Sweet. Okay, that's cool. Now, 10th Company. Anyone on Audacious Axe or his name? Just for the sake of my fucking... His name, Icewing, Audacious Axe, Sons of Zealous. Anyone on the Sons of Zealous? Yes. Right, then you lot are specialized for promotion, because I can bloody just transfer your asses over much easier. Now, we need to go back into 9th Company to all of my newbies. You all got combat knives because for some bloody reason that doesn't make sense to me, but don't matter. Re-equip. Right. Heavy bolters. Heavy weapons pack. Not enough heavy weapons packs. Where are the heavy weapons packs? I had 5 of them. I bought a bunch. Don't tell me that the assault marines that were promoted still bloody have them. No, you don't. So, Armamentorium. Armor. Heavy weapons pack, 5. Okay, so I should be able to promote 5 of you. Oh, how many heavy bolters have we got? Because heavy bolters seem to be my go-to standard for firepower at the moment. Heavy bolter, we've got 4. So I'll start off promoting 4 of you. 1 of you can get a missile launcher. Right, that makes sense. We screw... No, we don't go down here. We go down to here. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Re-equip. Heavy weapons packs. You can keep your bloody combat knives. Heavy bolters. Right. Good. Now we get 1 of you. We can re-equip you with a missile launcher and a heavy weapon pack. Excellent. Okay. Now, you two... No, not both of you. You two, people. You can at least get fucking bolt guns so you can do some shit with your lives. Now, the other thing I want to do is... You've got bolters and chainswords. That's very cool. But why not chain axes? Because I like them. Melee. No, melee. Chain axe. Re-equip. Good. Okay. Right, I'm happy for that. Now, we need to go back up to you guys. Hello? Oh, did I use my assault actions? I used my assault actions before I started customizing. Because that's actually the smart thing to do. Okay, good work. I have no STC fragments. I've got plenty of chainswords. Get a couple of chain axes. Just keep getting a couple more here and there. I reckon that's a worthy investment of ourselves. Right. And when we get some more... To be fair, we could promote these guys to Assault Marines as well. What guns can we get? Just as a... On the down low. Flamers, 50. Melter guns, 60. Plasma guns, 197. I was looking at the pistol. Ouch, that's a significant hurt in the wallet. Right. Serenity. You know, can I just say, it's a cool name for a ship, but I couldn't get into, I could not get into... Damn it, what was it? Firefly. I just couldn't get into it. I know. It's considered heretical, but I just can't. Just wasn't really me. Right, you can go that way. You can wipe out these orcs. And then we need to regroup. Perfect. Now we need to shoot down to here. We're going to bomb just so when I do a full assault, we can actually get some shit done. Right. Now we launch an attack. Good. Bolt guns, plasma guns. Excellent. Right, now we go to these guys and we cut some more down. Gosh, I love firepower. Alright, now we go to... no, we want Australia. You guys are there. Oh, shit. You can quickly jump to there. Now, I can transfer some people over. So you guys are on the Audacious Axe. And I want you guys to go to the Audacious Axe. Relatively simple. Move ship. Audacious Axe. Neat and tidy. Everything must be neat and tidy. His name, you are Sons of Zealous. You lot need to move ship into... you need to move into his name. Thank you. You guys are with the main fleet. You can't do shit. I'm guessing you guys are with the main fleet as well. You also can't do shit. So you just have to sit outside the organizational pile and mess up my filing cabinet. Thanks. Right. Well, we've solved some bureaucracy for now, so I suppose we take what we can get. Right, now we go... yeah, they'll just have to take their time to get there. Minimal. Significant. Thing is, that significant force, I don't want to bomb them because their fucking sororitas will be pissy at me, but I simultaneously don't want to attack them because it's significant they will cause more casualties. Beautiful. Everyone else is engaged in warp travel. You're on minimal as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to destroy that orc thing and just suck up the 5 or 6 casualties, I think. Raid. Yeah, see, land speeder, 1 assault marine. Oh, I'm very grateful for the apothecaries and tech marines. I genuinely am. Right, you lot are there. You can just sort of keep on your little merry adventure. You are here. Scorched Citadel. Unexplored ancient ruins. Well, that sounds very exciting. But I'd like to bomb the shit out of the orcs first. So we're just going to engage in a merry process of carpet bombing. No. You are still carrying on. I've done my assault actions. Right, I want all of you orcs to just fucking die. Take the fucking hint that you are not welcome, nobody likes you, and you suck. Actually, to be fair, if it was orcs or female custodies, I'd fucking take orcs. I'm sorry, but I'm not being lectured at by fucking Karen custodies. Right. More bombing. We're just gonna keep fucking bombing because I like bombs. I like nuclear detonations. Now, I really want all of you to be dead so I can go move to the next orc world. Because I feel very unproductive. Is this the dead world? Yeah, that's the dead world that it claims is an orc world, but it's not. That is an actual orc world that will need to be destroyed, although they are busy killing the tower at the moment, so I could, if I felt like a diversion. Oh no, the southern sector is... Oh, why don't I just do that? The northern sector, that central sector in the north here is where all the orc activity is. I need to move my southwestern attack group up north and start pruning at these orc worlds. Whereas this attack group can potentially start moving on the tower. Although, as I said, orcs are my greater threat. I will cross that bridge when I come to it, which is coming very soon. You're just doing whatever the fuck you want. I already had you nuking shit. Right. We launch a standardized attack. As I said, I want the land raiders to be bulking up enemy fire, which they are. Thank you, Librarian Corps, for kicking into gear. We're just gonna... Yeah, I think driving into the heart of these orcs and just pruning them away is helping. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is helping. That's alright. Perfect. Cut them down. Right, excellent. My little escort vessel. Not sure where I'm going to be meeting you, because you got orcs there. Well, no, because you're going to be, yeah, because there's fucking orc fleet there, and I could get destroyed. And I can't cut across, warp lanes anymore. Ah, shift to ignore waypoints. Okay. I don't know why I never bothered to read and notice that button until now, but we will, you know, ignore my retardation. Right. Oh, you're on Acteon. Now, are all the orcs fucking dead? Okay, they're nearly dead. I need to equip these guys with more flamethrowers so they can burn all the bloody spores they keep coming across. No, that way. Attack. All ships. Just end my suffering. Warp travel, Scorched Citadel. Yep, warp travel. Okay. Now, what I basically want is the orcs to piss off out of there so I can quickly jump in. That's kind of what I'm going to need to do right now. Orcs, 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 more and orcs. Well, we may as well keep up with the XP grinding by wiping out some more Tyranids. Right, attack. Again, more standard formations. Okay. How? How? What the absolute fuck? Did I accidentally fucking target a massive world? Did I just fucking accidentally target an extreme fucking Tyrannid world? What the fuck? I'm fucking pissed off. What the fuck was this? I lost an assault marine and a sergeant and 8 rhinos. What the absolute fuck was that? No, click on the fucking world. Because it didn't target the orcs. I wanted them to kill the orcs that were strength 2. They attacked the Tyrannids that were fucking strength 4. You fucking retards. I'm gonna need to promote more Marines. And I need my fucking recruitment running. Yeah, I lost those assault marines. Rabble flabble. Right, we're gonna go up to Scorched Citadel. The dangers of misclicking. I would not be a good Hearts of Iron player. I can 100% guarantee that. Right. The other little thing I want to do is I want to go exploring those ruins. So, fleet-wise, how big are they? Stargazer Pearls. Who? Temp Company. Anyone on the Stargazer? Oriel's Bane, Lords of Sacred and Sons of Zealous. Oriel's Bane, Lords of Sacred, Sons of Aerith. Bane, Lord of Sacred. Ah, yep, we've got Oriel's Bane, so that's the barge. Ah, yes, so we do have a number of scouts that we could qualify for this little excursion. Why don't we send... Well, first off, I don't think everyone should have sniper rifles. It's not really the greatest idea in the world. What about 3 men from each squad? Get bolt guns. Just for the sake of some different firepower here. Re-equip. You get bolt guns as well. Right, there we go. Weird question. Can you get something like a flamer? Because I know the old tabletop you could get. Scouts could get shotguns, they could get heavy bolter, they could get a missile launcher, close combat weapons and bolt pistols, bolt guns. I don't remember if they could get flamers or anything though. I'm going to buy just 2, just for the sake of it, and just want to see if I can... Oh, you can get a flamers, okay. Well, one of you gets a flamer then. Cool. Squad. No, I want the full squad, please. Okay, I'm just going to have to manually click you guys because you're being tards. Right, explore the ruins. Oh, okay, well, I've re-equipped you for a combat patrol and you just found a bunch of old ruins. That turned out to be an old fortress. I reckon Great Crusade era fortress. I reckon it was built by the Dark Angels. Because they built a lot of castles. I know everyone thinks that it was only the Imperial Fists and the Iron Warriors, but other people did as well. Right. Also, just as an aside for funsies, you have a bolt pistol and a chainsword? Well, I guess you are a sergeant. It's weird. I want someone with a flamethrower, just for funsies. Oh, a bunch of you have flamers. Well, that's cool. Oh, I guess I'll save the flamer then. Right. Now I want to jump out because there's two massive fleets on the way. And then I kind of want to go back to proctologist. I kind of want to go back to the proctologists. Aha, there's an orc fleet that's en route here. I got another couple of turns before I can need to escape. Nothing too exciting there. Right. I'm going to call it here because I am hungry and I desire food. Food is good. Right, well actually, aside from that one fuck up, which did really annoy me, overall it's alright. We're getting there. We're slowly chipping away at things. Ooh, Southern Attack Group. I haven't done anything with my Southern Attack Group. There's nothing on that thing. There's nothing there. We're going to go to Pandora. Oh, Pandora. It's a death world. Actually, that's fitting. And it's been overrun by Tyranids. I hope the fucking blue people get all eaten and absorbed into the biomass. Perfect. Right, well that's all from me. Death to the blue cat people.